Yo, guys, what it do, what it do? It's your boy Drama, and yo, this video is kind of like, I'm glad I kind of orchestrated this the way I did. I was going to make this video a couple days ago, but was I really? I don't know. It's kind of waiting. You know, to make this video, being smart, waiting for Rockstar to announce everything instead of just rambling about how much everything is. Now that everything's out, you know what I'm saying? I can go off, businesses and give you guys more precise prices on how much everything's going to be. Also, this video, I'm going to kind of sprinkle around like some things you guys may have missed now that I did a trailer breakdown. If you guys want to check that out, I broke down everything. But there's a couple things I do want to go over that I didn't really touch on throughout this video, and some other things you guys need to know leading up to this DLC. And I'll be streaming every day leading up to DLC, so make sure you guys tune into the streams, have notifications on to all, hit the likes, all that good stuff, comment down below. Let me know how hype you are for the DLC. And yeah, if you don't want to snore to all these other boring streamers and all that, you know what I'm saying, to be out there, because there's a lot of them. Ain't so many goats left like your boy. Make sure y'all tune in to the streams. They be fire and they be lit, alright? So I'm not gonna go over the trailer because we obviously already watched. You guys haven't watched that. I did a trailer breakdown, but I got some exciting videos planned too for this, DLC entirely. So I just want to give you guys a approximate amount of money that you guys will need for like your lowest range. I like how I do it. I do it very differently than anyone on YouTube. And if anyone does it like me, they're straight up literally copying me like people do all the time. But hey, it's all good. I'm glad I can inspire people, But so I do like different categories of prices. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys will see what I'm talking about. If you guys are new, if you guys have been watching me for a while, y'all already know what it is, bro. So we know it's coming out on the 25th. Just gonna highlight a couple things. So let's go over like the main, business, I guess you could say, which is gonna be the new bottom dollar bail enforcement. So this is gonna be a thing to where we come here, and this is like the main thing we're gonna go to. We're actually gonna go to there's actually like a tweet here, and this I'm pretty sure it's like a concept, but this is the location where the bottom dollar bail enforcement's gonna be. We're gonna go there, like kind of like when new DLC comes out, you kind of see a blip on the map, and then you go to there to start the mission, kind of like with Vincent, other missions like that. And this will be right across the street, obviously from MRPD, and then we're gonna go there to start up the mission, right? Now I'm assuming like there'll be this right here, like the van you'll have to buy to be able to, have access to, bring people in and stuff like that, or whatever else is going to be available, what I'm saying, to utilize with it. Because it does show in the trailer, you like actually stealing this van, and then you're gonna bring it back here, and then obviously to like upgrade this, you're gonna need to upgrade it, right? So that's gonna cost money, and then other upgrades as well to pimp it out or like make different modern versions or different versions of the police station. You're gonna need to spend some more money. So I'm gonna leave this entire thing with the truck right here, or the van, with upgrades, and this right here with upgrades, like approximately up to like maybe 4 million, 4.5, 4.8 million ish, with all upgrades. With no upgrades, probably like half that. You know what I mean? But you're gonna need. There's always something else you need, which is gonna be the van right here. It's obviously go around and do what you need to do is clean up the streets of San Andreas, utilize a range of new law enforcement vehicles, all that. Then there'll be dispatch work, obviously we do. And I just want to say, if you guys want to have like everything day one, then it's going to be a lot. But we'll start off first with the first category of like the low minimum range of how much you'll need, which will be approximately around 10 to 15 million, I'd say. That way you have enough to get this business up and running. You can get this van right here, yourself probably the taser. We don't know if that's going to be the new taser. We don't know if that's going to be which is right here. We don't know if that's going to be day one. It could be drip feed, but maybe an upgrade or two, and then a couple cop cars, and maybe a non-cop car, and that can run you obviously anywhere from like 10 to 15 million dollars. So make sure you have a good 10, 15 minimum. Now, if you want to buy like everything day one, I'm assuming there'll be like 8 cars day one. I'm assuming most of them will be police cars, like at least like 5. With like, let's say the taser, everything fully upgraded. Looking at a good like maybe 25, 30 million. All right, so you want to make sure you have a good, range with that. So that way you have, just in case too, even if you have a couple extra million left over, then you have money left over for the upcoming drip feed. Now let's talk about that with the entirety of the DLC. All right, let's say like all the cars that are not added yet. We'll kind of skim through here real quick. Like let's say like you know, this car right here. This is not the DeLorean, by the way. Shout out to whoever shot this car out in the Discord. It's a nice like concept type car. It's very nice. But yeah, if you guys want like police cars and stuff like that, upgrades, everything fully maxed out, like with all the drip feed, it's gonna run you like probably like, I don't know, a good 40 million, 40 to 50 million all together with all the upgrades, all the outfits, like you name it, literally all the entirety of the DLC content, a good 50 million ish, like 45, 50 million, I'd say. And yeah, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick like rundown like how much everything would be. And as far as like things that like we missed and everything, and also I'm gonna touch on what time you guys can expect the DLC for your time zone and all that, and when I'll be live streaming and all that good stuff too. All right. So this obviously we know the location right outside MRPD, which is aka Mission Row Police Department, which can be right there at the corner. Okay. Now a lot of people thought it was gonna be like multiple different places, which kind of sucks, but hey, it's all good. It's still cool that this is even like a thing. We're gonna be like, you know, a bounty hunter and be able to do like, you know, other work. So not only are we gonna, so here's the thing, we're gonna have the bottom dollar bail enforcement, you know, being like a bounty hunter basically, and we'll be able to do the work with you know, right here is test 2 says, as he cleaned up the streets of San Andreas, utilized a range of new law enforcement vehicles and off the books dispatch work for LSPD officer Vincent. So that's another thing we're going to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? Like chasing crooks down, maybe bringing them in, stuff like that. And then also, you know, collecting bounties, making money. And I'm sure there'll be different ranges and ways you can make money. And I'll make sure to do complete tutorials on the best ways to make money to you, like, it will be a good business. Like, obviously, I'll talk about that when it comes out, how much money you can make with this and the bounties. I'm sure there'll be different ways you can collect them and stuff like that. And then as far as the police vehicles, obviously, the different types of, like, you know, stuff you do to unlock, like, the trade deal. I definitely always recommend that. So that way you guys can, you know, get the trade deal price for it. So that way it can be, you know, obviously cheaper for you guys to save you guys some money. As far as this is what I was talking about here, we kind of like hijack it. It reminds me like a, you know, like pretty much like almost every like DLC guy. It's like required to start up the mission and go get the main vehicle, which should be this right here, to get everything started and going. You know what I mean? But man, I'm hella excited. Just this animation here of like literally apprehending someone and bringing them in, throwing them in the cell. Like, that's dope, man. It's like what we all wanted for the longest time. A Cops and Crooks DLC. It doesn't say Cops and Crooks, but we all know it is. Without it saying Cops and Crooks, it's Cops and Crooks. You know what I'm saying? With a twist, which I really like. You know, I like what Rockstar did here overall with everything. And yeah, and also the times. So I'll be streaming all night long. I'll start streaming at literally at like 11 a.m. EST, or not 11 a.m., 11 p.m. EST ish, and I'll be streaming all night long until like 5 a.m. Now 5 a.m. is when the DLC will come out. EST every single time on the dot, 5 a.m. EST. If you're like UK time, it'll be like 9, 10 a.m. If you're West Coast, it'll be around 2 a.m. But I always say this though, like try to like, you know, be up a little bit earlier so you can tune into the stream, or a lot earlier, hang out all night, you know, be turning up, having fun, you know, hyping up, you know, prepping, doing a countdown for the DLC, and, you know, making last minute money and all that good stuff too, if you guys need it. And yeah, man, like I said, the DLC for me will be out 5 a.m. EST. And if you guys need to know what time it is for you around the world, if you're like, I'm in this country, what time? Literally just type in, go to Google and be like, what time is 5 a.m. EST for me? And then boom, obviously it'll tell you, you know, use time converter or whatever. And that will be your answer. I'll have a countdown timer on my stream, counting down to the DLC. And it'll be a lot of fun, man. And obviously leading up to it, the streams, make sure y'all tune in, bro. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I got some more videos planned covering this, more details about some things, And yeah, so stay tuned, man. Like I said, if y'all don't want to, go to a snooze fest, tune in to you know what I'm saying, the GOAT stream, bro, and it's gonna be lit. I promise. All right. Make sure y'all subscribe if you're new. Shout out to my owls. Shout out to Drama Nation. Y'all know what it is. Hit the likes on the video so more people can see it. And helps out with the engagement and the recommendations and all that good stuff. And with all that being said, let me know down below. What's everyone's hype right now level? And how we feeling about this DLC overall, man, from what we got. Alright? But speaking boy drama, like I said, if you guys want to watch the trailer breakdown, check out my last video, alright? Peace.